All right. Welcome back to RPG Quest, and we are back once again. The game 513 was Wild Arms Ultra Code F on the PS2. How's it going, everybody? Happy Sunday, Shiro. How's it going? Welcome back to some more puzzling goodness. Hopefully, we'll be getting the airship soon. I don't know if there's gonna be any more dungeons after this one. I mean, the way this game kind of does the dungeons. I mean, they can have like 20 more dungeons show up because it's just, oh, here's a new thing, point of interest on your map, even though you've been there before. Now you can go and ping it and find the actual dungeon. But feels like there's not too many more places that had nothing other than this one place we're going to. So hopefully we'll be getting an airship soon. I don't know if we'll be beating this today, but the airship will definitely let us access a lot of the remaining stuff, so... Capture card just like... Alright. Let's start the timer. Time to get another content ID claim on YouTube. Every time we play this like intro cinematic, that Wild Arms 1 intro music just every time it just triggers like content ID on YouTube. The joys. I wonder if they changed it. Like usually when they have these intro cinematics, they change depending on where you are in the story. This one doesn't seem to change, which just like which is kind of annoying. I mean, maybe they'll be like once we get the airship, maybe it'll change. I don't know. Like they clearly have the airship in this cinematic when Emma shows up. Lots of open world stuff, yeah. We still have that Coliseum, which man, I did not expect the first round to be that hard, considering we're like so over leveled compared to the actual like content in the game right now. And then that first round of like the arena was tough. Like I can't even like start the second round. I mean, I probably could if I optimize like my party, like just the way their setup is and everything like that. Especially if you get Jane back and things like that. There's definitely ways I'm sure I could like get through those, but then you have the time limit, which makes it even harder. How's it going, Baines? Or not a time limit, but a turn limit, I guess. And it's an annoying turn limit where you don't even know how many turns you have left. You have to like count them manually. Something for jury duty. That sucks. Just go in there and say, yep, they're guilty, and then walk out. Oh man. Are you for sure going for jury duty though, or are they just gonna be like bringing you in and like, because oftentimes if you get brought in for like a selection process, you're not like, you know, they're not guaranteed to use you kind of thing. Yeah. Hopefully it's a quick one, not one of those like big cases that can go on for like weeks or whatever. Okay, yeah, so it's not as bad. I mean, generally, like the prosecutor or whatever, whoever's like, you know, they're gonna choose the ones that are gonna be like the easiest to be brought to their side, kind of thing. You know what I mean? You're too smart of a guy, so they're gonna be like, we don't want smart people in this jury. That's the thing. We want people that we could easily just like, you know, we could just that don't think. Pick 30 out of 7. Well, you know, they clone each other. Oh, they sell the I didn't realize they sell the teleport gems everywhere now. I just assumed it would be that one place. Alright, that's nice. Let's restock. I mean, I think we got enough anyways, but at least it's good to know we can buy them anywhere now. I guess maybe this basically just confirms that we've hit every town now. Yeah, I guess we're heading to that new dungeon. Went back and I'm sure there's probably some dungeons where I have to use this, like, this wind thing. But I went back to every town. Alright, this is probably the closest we're gonna get to it. To the ship. Gotta love these stupid ambushes on the ocean. I still have one migrant seal I can buy at the Coliseum if I wanna increase my migrant level, but right now I'm basically at the absolute highest level where I can potentially find the apples if I want to. Anything higher than this and finding the apples is just gonna be like a crapshoot. It's gonna be like everything's gonna be green on the ocean, so that's right. I forgot that she has the thing now. Should switch it back to him before we run into an apple, though. Not my luck. Must be some thunder gems there. I guess if you finish things off with a summon, you can get the gems from that summon. Let's see. Take off the... If you advance, you take off the... Still not... I have no idea what the hell this assist blitz does. If it does anything, I've never noticed it. It really needs to get more FP advances. I have an assist list. What, a new printer head? Nice. This is a printer you can just replace the printer head for. Most of the time those things are just like part of the printer and good luck. It's a nice quality printer. See, why did I cancel it? But I think I was too close to the shore where it wouldn't have been an apple. Right about here is where you start getting like, yeah, the level 2 encounters in the ocean. Let's go with like one more apple before we go into the dungeon. I don't know why I'm pinging. I've already like explored this entire area. There's probably so many things on the ocean I still have to find, like just objects. But the thing with the ocean is that you just see a bottle, so you don't even know what you're picking up until you pick it up. So if there's like a migrant seal, that would screw us over. So I don't want to pick it up. It's easy to replace. Nice. And they probably make printers different in Brazil than they do here. Here they're basically throwaway practically. You can usually, most of the time, you're gonna be paying as much to replace the ink as it's gonna cost to replace the entire printer, which is like, okay, buy a new printer with like some starter toner, or buy new ink. All these guys are gonna leave before we even have a turn. Okay, Okay, so that's a common thing everywhere you go. Yeah. Pay a little more and you definitely save in the long run. A light gem. Keep forgetting to use those gems. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I used to use inkjet printers, but basically had the same problem as you, where you don't use it for a while, and the ink just dries up. So you either have the issue of the ink drying up, or the printer constantly doing cleaning cycles and like using up the ink before you even get to use the printer. Come on, give me some green. Give me some nice green apples. I wonder if they're like harder to find in this area. Probably not. Probably just as likely to find anywhere in the ocean, just like those red apples are to find anywhere on the ground. Yeah, it's pretty good. Usually you have to go for like a year without using the thing. It's just dry. Everything's just clogged up. Okay, we can use this to like heal the entire party and everything now. Maybe need to check some of this stuff, like I need to try, like, what the hell does this, even, like, the command replay do? Does it make, like, everybody just take their last turn again? It'd be pretty cool if it did that. They can potentially do double damage. Maybe only works on the next turn. It didn't do anything. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay, so they basically redo their turn at the end of the turn. That's actually very powerful. Wow. So I imagine. Now I wonder if it, like, let's say you do like an an attack with like a accelerator attack or something like that. Will he do that again? Because that could actually be quite useful during boss fights. In the arena too, actually. I'm assuming it doesn't repeat her action of casting the repeat action. Imagine that. You just repeat the action like infinite times during that that round. That'd be a little too broken. I'm assuming it's like one extra turn. Not counting hers. Yeah, it'd be funny though. Yeah, let me try it with this thing here. Let's see. Rudy just attacks twice with that. I want to see if it uses 2 bullets or just 1. Okay, that used 2, I think. Wait, he still has that active? This works for multiple turns? Shit. But wasn't there... There was a, There was a spell that was like, keep all positive effects. Now I think I see the reason to use that. Because I'm assuming this only works for a couple turns, but... You activate that, and then this would be like an infinite thing for the combat. I think we'll be able to beat the arena a lot easier now. And if we can get some regenerations on all our dudes. I don't remember if that's something that that's like a drop from the trolls, or if that's a steal thing from the trolls. Either way, those trolls are hard to find. Do I really need more XP? Nah, I don't. Kind of want to go back to town and grab that ability now, but I mean, it's not like I'll need it for this dungeon. Let's be fair. We're kind of way over leveled compared to the enemies at this point. Lady Harkin again. The swordplay. What does it mimic mine? Who is this man? Have I seen him before? He's so familiar. My sword technique, my battle tactics, just fragments of memories. Why? Why can't I remember more than that? You know everything. You have just forgotten. Remember your name, the evidence of your existence. This body, it doesn't feel like mine. What is this place? What happened to me? You are you. You are Lady Harkin. Nothing more than that. Al-Khazad, what do you know? It is stress on your spirit and flesh. You must take care. You're just working too hard. You are so beautiful. Every time I see you, I feel ashamed, but also glorious pleasure. You must hide my ugly figure under my robe. Your body is like crystal. In fact, you are like the black crystal itself, beautiful and unbreakable. How rude you are. You should watch your words, or it'll be the end of you. Was it something I said? Yes. I'm just saying what was on my mind, nothing more. What do you want? There are trespassers here in my research center. A medium and her warriors. That is correct. Better protect the darkness here from them. I thought you should know. That's why I came to see you. I don't need any warnings. I'll just slice them to pieces when they arrive. I see. I'm quite busy. I will just leave it up to you. One final thing. I must stress this. Do not damage this darkness here. Hehehe. I'm assuming you're gonna get a new tool in this dungeon too. Probably the throwable bombs. Still get encounters here. Wise man. That's totally what I would thought when I saw these guys. That's what I called them, wise men. In lies the wise men. thunder. Nothing else particularly useful. Incredible intelligence. That's a weird name for an attack that just makes them turn to a spike. Incredible intelligence. Alright, door number 1, door number 2. Assuming you can't step in that water. Treasure. Oh, maybe we'll get... No. I say maybe we'll get this thing, but there should be another tool before we get access to whatever the hell we need for these crystals. This is floor 3. What's this called? Dark something? Dark something. There's also one in the Sea Dragon. I have no idea what the hell these things are gonna be about, but I've seen them in a few places. Maybe they're like super bosses or something. Well, good job. Small flower. This is a one-way trip. She have like so little MP, by the way. 130. But I guess the was the buff version of that man spell? Was that no, that definitely doesn't cost 3 times. I guess I just cast it a few times as to test. Used up a lot of mana. Okay, so it's just time-based. Got it. Man's chopping down a tree, and tree says, "Wait, I'm talking tree." Man proceeds chopping down the tree and says, "And you will dialogue." You will dialogue? Oh, you will dialogue. Got it. Had to think that one through for a minute. I guess technically at that point it's already dead, but ultra parrots. Potion berries. There's a lot of paths here. I really like throwing ambushes now. Now that you're pretty much, you can easily have enough migrant seals to turn off all the encounters. Well, we know what element these guys are weak to. What, they're weak to thunder? Wait, they're weak to... Wait, didn't they just put a water zone? Unless it changes their elemental resistance, because that seems like they would just screw themselves over there by doing that. Or, I guess it's a thunder zone. Okay, I thought it was a water zone they cast. Yeah, even with the boosted thunder, she still takes no damage. Okay, with ice. Puzzle time. It's gonna be one of those where you have to like step on each square once, I guess. So let's see. Hopefully I don't have to like exit the same place I came in. Hooray. Hello. Okay, I'm assuming this is where I need to go, because... Well, no, because I'm not fighting What's-Her-Face, so... Hello, sir? The life in this world will soon be tinged with Mother's dark light. And they're all dead. Aw, come on. Why? I don't want that. Ugh. Not so much for getting experience anymore. They really need to give you the option of, like, changing your migrant seal level manually. I guess I might as well go buy the other one in the shop now, considering no matter what encounter, it's going to be like... I'm not going to be able to find apples easily in the ocean anymore. Also, fragments of information can be read. Teardrop, generator, and connector. Negative tuning of waveforms. This contains detailed data about the teardrop. Are they analyzing it after they took it? The kernel seems to be running the program that controls locks on certain doors. If you turn it off, the program will no longer control the locks. The kernel has been shut down, and the locks have been released. Man. I guess that's going to turn off encounters in this dungeon too, but still. Minus the ambushes, obviously. Man. I really wish they would just let you choose your migrant level. Lower it down to whatever you want it to be. Here we go. How's it going? I love how the incredible intelligence just sends a spike to our faces. Since we're weak to thunder. So pissed those guys dropped a migrant seal. I guess if I want to grind apples now, I might as well go to the inner sea. Since the regular encounter is going to be less annoying than the outer sea. Still a pain in the butt, though. Hopefully there's no, like, rare encounter enemies like the troll in the one area. New thing for Rudy. Water for these guys, I think. Cartridge Hound Mine. Hound Mine is a cartridge that attacks an enemy group. It has the same power as a normal attack, but has increased accuracy. It's actually useful. Where the other group things, which was like lowered accuracy and lowered damage or whatever. 2 of them. We got a bunch of altar cartridges or whatever. We can increase that if we need to. So far, it seems like there's mainly just one thing that's useful for most of the characters. Like Jack, it's that strike buddy thing, which does really good damage, is super cheap, which is more important, especially considering his mana. With Rudy, it's the one that just does extra damage to certain enemies. HP up 2. Give it to Rudy, I guess. Let's see. How much does that one cost? 4. Another puzzle. Better starting from this side, I guess. Crap. I done goofed. Can I go diagonally? Cancel. Yes, not gonna work. Okay, I definitely have to start from like this entrance, I think. It's already fucked up. Can't do that. Yeah, it's got, I mean, this game's got a pretty good variety of different kinds of puzzles, too. It's not just like, here's just block-pushing puzzles. You got a mix of different kinds. Here, a minute, what are you talking about? This is clearly Professor Layton. We're doing Professor Layton puzzle right now. This is 100% a Layton game. This guy just needs a top hat, and boom, he's Layton. Problem is, I'm always gonna have like one too many here. If I go this way, then I split. No, that's not gonna work. Good. It's always that. There's always like one that's not gonna work here. Go this way. No. Go that way. No. I just need a slight puzzle. God, no, I hope not. It's like this area here is what screws me up the most here, because like it's too many different branches. So if I go this way, then see this is a dead end right here. But I can't like, it's like here, if I go this way, well I'm gonna have to like go here, which means I have to go here, and I'm screwed. Can I do it with Hanpan? Yeah, you can only start from this end or this end, like either end, but I don't see a path where I could like I don't see a path where I can like successfully get through here because there's too many. Like if I do this and like, you know, I'm screwed because this one isn't hit, right? Wait, I can go diagonally? I don't think that was supposed to happen there. But maybe I can kind of like... I don't know. I don't think I was supposed to be able to do that. Let's see. If I rub against the wall, I can like squeeze into a diagonal thing where you're not supposed to be able to. Oh, no, that didn't work. I wonder if I could like jump off the side and then like start at the other edge. Maybe I could do that. So I like did something like this. Yeah, I guess that works. You have to think outside the box, literally. That was a tricky one. Literally just have to think outside the box. So I don't see any other way of doing this. Like, legitimately, other than that little glitch I did there, but... I guess those are like the... I guess there's gonna be 4 of those control panels, I guess. Yeah, that was definitely a Laban puzzle. You just exit the maze, you go in through another entrance. Problem solved. More. And that one was probably the harder one, considering that was like the one leading to the, you know, to where you need to go at the end. So the rest of these are probably going to be fairly standard. Oh, time to think outside the box again. Yeah, once you realize you could just, like, just jump off the side and go from the other stairs. This looks like another path there. Reboot and control legacy of our past. Our power is not only from the photosphere, but you'll be dead before you realize it. And they're all dead again. Oh, they weren't grouped, or were they? Didn't notice. Oh well, Rudy will finish them off. No migrant seals this time. Also, there is some fragments of information. Re-golems, reboot of Lilithia and Diablo, disposal of wrecked machine. The golem log, the existence of other golems besides those stolen from the exhibition seems possible. The terminal seems to be running the program that controls locks and certain doors. Right, 2 down, 2 to go. Fortunately, this place is like a maze, so... It'd be hard to spot where the doors are on the sides of the walls, too. Haven't gone that way yet. I'm totally not gonna remember how to get back to like the actual path we needed to go, so that's gonna be... Taking away life is the power over light. You guys will be killed by me. Ungrouped again. MP Buster. Alright, so use Rudy, I guess. He's got bad luck, but he doesn't have MP, so whoop-de-doo. Hey, Cherry Onion, how's it going? The console, there are some snippets of information. Leyline fragmentation, white area irradiation, there we go. Light, reflex diffusion, darkness. Seems to be a conspiracy of evil, though not everything is clear. One more to go. For Gimel coins. Did we like max out our Gimel coins yet? We gotta get damn close. 90. More if we'll hit 100. I'm assuming 99 is the maximum. This last dude. Cecelia's in trouble. I love how they call that incredible intelligence. Spike to the face. Yeah, that totally has Doug Trio. So we're weak to lightning. Need to see if this costs 3 times as much mana as a regular. So she has 147. Okay, still only costs 6. $5,000 Gilla. Ooh, I'm rich. Oh, nice. Get that thing that, like, That gives us like permanent buff thing. Combine that with that like multi-attack thing. That'll give us like 2 times attacks per turns. I don't know how you found this place. This is Alcazaz's laboratory. I can't allow this. Ungrouped again. But guy in the ley line. Blue life energy, reversal functions. This facility seems to be dedicated to research about life. All sorts of data is being recorded. All seems to be running program, blah blah blah. Alright, should be all the... Back to the entrance. Which one of these was the right path now? Not this way. Pretty sure this is where we came in from, because I know we came in from that direction to go this way, so it's got to be the door down here. There we go. Hard, thick metal door, electronically locked by the 4 terminals, opens with a loud rumbling noise. I say maybe we should save for the boss fight, but let's be honest, no boss has a chance against us right now. Although I should have switched the FP advance to Cecelia. Oh well. Just like before, it emits a different sort of light that cancels out the light of the teardrop. Certificate of the teardrop. It's the darkness tear. However, it's more powerful than the teardrop. It's optimized to send out a negative light. Hearken. I was waiting to see you again. Who are you? Your technique. It's familiar. I could ask you the same question, but I won't. Words are not necessary between warriors. In battle, your skills are all that matters. Yeah, one thing I never tried is this one here. Gatling Raid. But this one obviously would be like better if you had more bullets, I guess. But... higher the concentration. I'm not sure what that even means. I guess enemies are close to each other. Like this one seems to be the best bang for your buck so far, but like you would think this one here would be stronger, right? Continuous sword attack on a single enemy, but I guess this is the main thing with this one here is that it's good against like enemies with low evasion, but this feels like it's better in general. They are cool. Probably awkward to use as weapons though. Azrael. Ow. It's got a lot of XP. Use a Gila thing, weak to ice. Who's the most behind now for XP? Probably Cecelia still. I'm gonna try this Gatling Raid thing. Just out of curiosity. I mean, mind you, it's only 3 bullets right now, but... actually does pretty good damage, and that's 3 bullets. I'm really tempted to see what happens if I, like... No, obviously he's gonna have to reload now, but... I can always save and try this. I'm just tempted if I just, like, reset his, like... his gun and just give him, like, maximum bullets. Probably, like, potentially, like, one-shot a boss. Yeah, let's hope not. Especially if you use it on Cecelia, who's got that XP booster right now. Wait, did we reload automatically after that? Just assumed he would, like, reload, but... got a lot of lucky cards now. Okay. I don't think he reloaded. Good job, Rudy. Yeah, ammo 4, 0. I guess I had 4, but... Group heal, let's go. She did. This is utter nonsense. Not now. What is happening to me? Although Jack still leveled up, even though we gave like the luck booster card to like everybody else. I guess I can probably stack those luck cards. Never tried. I know her helmet is off. Now Jack's gonna be like, oh my god, I recognize her. Still need her. You can't have her yet. Give me back Aerith. No! Alcazad! Or Alhazad. Sorry, Bob. Damn it all to hell! What just happened? My revenge. What I was doing. Who am I avenging? Her technique. Why didn't I realize? Why? I'm so stupid. Is punching the floor going to help? Calm down, Jack. It isn't wise to hurt your fist right now. Hanpan. Hey, Servo. I'll keep my big nose out of it, because we are friends. Your nose is actually tiny, Hanpan. Sorry, I'm cool. Thanks. Jack. I haven't told you anything about me. I'm such an idiot. I'm so ashamed. I'll say that. Anyway, let's get moving. I might catch up with him. You're right. Forgive me, guys. Hanpan, when the time comes, I will tell you everything. Because we are partners. And I will listen, partner. Are we done with this place? Didn't give us any points of interest to go to, did he? Maybe now we can go back and maybe the airship will be ready. Why are we in the desert all of a sudden? Nope, they're all dead. Sky. Just like before, the sky's been ripped open. Neoporn Switch. $20 price tag, nice. Darkness Tear is the weapon we developed to fight against the Guardians. Right here. Don't move. You'll only make it this harder on yourself. I'd like to ensure your certain and speedy death. Wait. Only we're riding on a giant robot right now. Alright, where's the airship to come in and save us? Damn it. We can't accurately hit little targets. can't just keep doing this. Sure you can. We're almost dead. We're literally not moving right now. Just one more shot and we'd be dead. Princess! No. Well, I guess Jack is alone now. Well, there's another handy feature to this weapon. We can't blast them. We'll just use the gate generator to bring them to their doom. I mean, they literally just blasted us. That's it. Through the gate and up to your deaths. It's the perfect setup. I'll let you finish yourselves off. My biggest weakness, a competent evil antagonist. No. Well, must be near the end of the game. We're in space. But we don't have an airship yet, so... Shoot! What the hell's going on? So you finally awakened. Welcome. You're in the subspace created by the gate generator. Subspace? You mean we're inside the gate? I prefer to think of it as your tomb. Your tomb. So we got a regeneration. Doppelganger. No, 5,000 damage. It's Rudy, but with like normal hair. Level 52. I guess they're the same level as we are. It's counterattacking us. That's cheating. Ow. Assuming every time we, like, quote-unquote kill one of these, they're going to switch to the next person, so... That was it. I didn't have a chance to switch to anybody else. You're recklessly ignorant. Traveling in subspace would create a shock effect that would destabilize and destroy it. You set a trap for us. We're just gonna watch and wait from where you're safely perched. If I were you, I would not be so confident that your comfy little nest is so secure. You may think we're a trap, but I see this trap as an opportunity to hunt down a fearful coward. So until we come, please wait there, shivering in your boots. Skinny, dwarfish, Vulker. Humans are hopeless. I will fight you. Come to me and let me show you the price you pay for your insolence. Not success. So I should get some encounters here. More doppelgangers. Assuming it's the same dude we just fought. So yeah, these are probably the hardest. These are probably the most dangerous enemies, actually, considering they turn into us, including our our level and damage output. So that's actually kind of dangerous. I'm surprised we do like 5,000 damage and they're like, no, we're just gonna turn to you now. It's like, okay. So that first attack was like literally pointless, I guess. Ow. God versions of yourself in your routine. Totally is. Let's just try to dodge all the encounters in here, because I don't want to fight more of these doppelgangers. They're kind of annoying to fight. Especially since you can't like one-shot them in the first round, since they seem to be like invulnerable there. 5,000 damage and they're still fine after that. It's kind of bullshit. Zed. How's it going, Zed? Long time no see. Irresponsible comrades. Buck passers and daydreamers. Long time no see. Genius always arrives unexpectedly. Before you know it, it's gone. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. I mean, how are you gonna get off of there, buddy? I think that would actually work. You think me a fool? Heard the punchline yesterday. It'll take more than that to satisfy me. It's sad to say, but for one such as I, but today's task is held up. I must scheme. Okay, this dialogue is just hurting now. Let's come up with a super duper idea to release you from this mortal coil. One that highlights my magnificence. He thought I would repeat the same mistake over and over. That sounds like something he would do. I don't know how that's supposed to work. He wasn't a white orb. Don't be such a jerk. Here's the deal. I'm putting my heart into it. Working so hard. And he's dead. Well, it's a good thing, we totally didn't see that from down here. Considering, big cliff on the way. Something else pinging must be above us. Assume we need the... other way. Sorry to disturb you in full swing, but I must interfere. I feel so bad. I guess to start off with, we wouldn't have been able to do that. Only uncouth barbarians scheme to show force. We're so behind the times. Then we'd have to use the might in order to, do it the second time. Anyway, the party train ends here. Everybody off. Trying to beat up some cats again? Humans are barely more than monkeys. They couldn't possibly take control of a security system as great as ours. Machines are too complex for them. Confusing zigzag movement. It's too dark, can't see. They know how to boot the machine. If it doesn't work, it's impossible to control the system. Light up the area. Oh. It's like a dark brown platform. Yeah, until I can see this. Either way, we need to advance this somehow. Oops. We're Luigi, nice. Yep, totally did. Can't jump up from here. This thing needs to be in front of us for us to jump in it. Burn them. Rudy can use it? What the fuck? Just as with ARM, Rudy connects his heart and the device starts to work. That makes no fucking sense. Rudy system controls in our hands. Without, like, let's use ammo or something. What the? No one told me they have a boy that can handle ARM. At least in security is nothing for him. Cheaters, cheaters! Human can handle ARM. What in the world? That power was originally our power. Give it back, you thieves. Makes no fucking sense. Like, at no other point in the game did Rudy ever use a console like that. He used like the airship or something once. Not the airship, but there was something where he used like something that basically looked like a fucking gun to activate it, but nothing like this. So you wouldn't even think of like switching to Rudy and trying to use the console. It's like, man, we gotta go get Emma and come back, I guess. Sets. Gotta leave that one for when we come back. What? Stealer. Oh, you think you accomplished something? Well, prepare to be knocked off your feet. Well, super especially this time. Now what? Hey, Simple. How's it going? Definitely too far to Hanpan. Welcome back to the world of living. Huh. I don't think I'd do anything. No secret panels anywhere. any way of reactivating that platform over there. So we just fall off the edge and see what happens. I guess we're just supposed to, like, deactivate these before he comes in. And we'll be able to grab that orb, I guess. Said all your tiny brains can manage. I'd expect more myself. Such brilliance is not for everyone. I have nothing to be ashamed of. I'll be preparing for my next chapter. Now follow me and hurry. Ha 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 ha. We've already collected 7 golems. More than half are under our control. Just like Lilithia, this one, Diablo, is one of them. Stop? Never. Nothing will stop us. Feel Diablo's heat. Feel it burn. Feel it burn. Ice, 10,000 XP. Don't beat dice anymore. Double gigantic crush. Ow. Same amount of damage as my 2 MP thing. Diablo's praying for a very strong attack with stored up power. However, if all of you do your best, you might be able to stop the blast off. Did we stop it? Plasma Fireball decreases its effective damage while Diablo is saving its power. If you do a certain amount of damage, you can stop the launch itself. Or, you know, just destroy him utterly, I guess. Alright, I think we're gonna need to... It seems like the Gatling thing is definitely the stronger attack. We're gonna need to, like, boost our bullets, I think. I'm curious if I, like, max up my... If I reset my arm and I just max out the bullets versus maxing out the attack. gonna do like shitty damage against regular enemies, but might be the way to go. Excuse me. I wasn't playing, but even Diablo got shocked easily. Handling Carmen catching golems, you might almost be cool enough to hang with me. God, this dialogue has just gone off the rails in terms of just like, what the hell are these guys writing? It's like these guys took Wild Arms 2. It's like, yeah, we can do the same shit and just make it really bad the closer to the end you get. Okay, here comes the next big game plan. Enjoy the big finish right after this. Why does he have a calculator on the wall? Ta-da! Voila! Oh yeah! Time to play the game of password. Let me explain the rules. To open the shutter, you need to input password. You can only try twice. Nahaha. I've heard that mothers are puzzled by babies' teething fever. What the fuck is even... Do your best. Don't waste time. Do we have clues? I don't know. Z? Just literally password. So here you are, couldn't figure out password. Maybe you guys, no attention span, brainless. Life must be so easy. Hey Black Rose, how's it going? Nope. Great security. Shoot, did they realize? Only a little more to set everything up. Let it be. What is it? What am I even reading anymore? I don't know. Hey Project Another Gaming. Thanks for the raid. Welcome raiders. Adventures of Little Ralph. How was that one? You. This is quite the challenge. This is my day to shine. To walk all over me is not acceptable. And for that crime, I sentence you to death. Adlehyde has given me a reborn, immortal body. Feel my power. Feel it. Here I come. Oh my. Wait a moment. What is this feeling? Like the world is creaking. The generator is working. I neglected to check that point. Ah, this place is dangerous. I'm doing the best I can. Who was responsible for this? I don't even know what's even going on anymore in this game. I am. Sir Siegfried. The gate generator is on full drive. Because these clowns wasted time on you, we're able to finish the energy built up. You just have to enter the coordinates. Sir, if you do this, what will happen to the reactor? When the system disintegrates, a quasi-black hole will be created. Not a quasi-black hole. What? How? Humans are weak, but if you test them, they can gather unexpected power. Like when they destroyed our mother. That's why we should settle this now, once and for all. The black holes are fail-safe. There are no more tricks they can play. Death surely awaits. Or surely waits. What in the world are you talking about? in your selfish wish to gain power, you sacrifice your own master. That's all there is to it. All that's important now is, no matter what happens from this point, only demons will be left to enjoy this world. All the land and sky of Filgaia will be under my control. What about the sea? The sea is mine. Here, until the face of the earth opens up and swallows you, come play with the evil spear Glumzamber. Glumzamber. Couldn't have chosen a better name than Glumzamber. Weak to wind. A great angle there. I love how you just healed him up by hitting him there. Email came in. It's going good. I think we murdered him. Not bad. Humans. And the power of the Guardians. I didn't plan to have retreat here. I couldn't have imagined such a fate. Wait, he's actually retreating? It's not one of those, like, we lost the battle even though we just murdered him? I have fulfilled my desire. I shouldn't have overlooked the life power of Filgaia. Blurp Stender. Right here. This is your end. I don't know what you expect to do. You're trapped. The black hole will swallow everything. It's a quasi-black hole, not a real black hole. Everything. Even demons are not safe from its hunger. Our lives won't end here. We are the supreme rulers of this world. We would not let such a thing happen. Zed, you fool. Set the direction of the forward gate. We'll make our escape. Set it to wherever there is no humans. Doesn't matter where. Ha ha ha. What do you think? Where will we end up? It's wherever that clown chooses. Middle of the sun. Don't be so insensitive, sir. You obviously don't think much of my life, but you sure as hell value your own. I have no choice. Damn you. Hate having to be a subordinate. God, this localization, man. Fine, if I must. Partner. Already on it. Oh, Rip Siegfried. He's Batman. Sir. Rudy. Huh. Trying to dispel me to darkness will get you nowhere. I mean, you're still screwed. If Rudy falls, you're still dead. You shouldn't cling to your hopes. They're absurd. Hope only leads to despair. What's wrong? Yeah. No way to escape. Ready to join me? Brother? Oh my god. Rudy's brother. Berserk told me you were just like us. I'm an alien. Don't tell me, or tell me I'm wrong. Do you really think your existence is by accident? You were the demons all along, yep. I know, the power is revealing. Yours is the power of destruction. Yeah, Cecilia's just hanging back and just like, just let these guys figure this out. Even with your arm power, it's impossible to thwart my plan. Now your fate is mine. There's no escaping death. Even though the forward gate wasn't set, the generator won't be stopped. It's about to reach critical mass. Your time is up. Prepare to die, my careless friend. Our fate is upon us. Prepare to die. What do you say? I mean, you're supposed to shoot above, not below the, the rope. Rudy, what in the world? I know I was just standing here watching, but come on. You sacrificed your arm. I only needs one arm to shoot that thing. Why? I can't take any more of this. That was not necessary. Rudy. Rudy. Why? Why do this? Why hurt yourself? The generator is acting very unstable. There's no way to stop it. You can't do anything from this terminal. Yeah, just shoot the damn rope, right? Or just shoot Siegfried. Siegfried. You had become the master. Would you have enjoyed it? There's no one left to rule over. Even if you were the master, who would care? Our poor friend. I want to help him, but my power alone is not enough. My power of hugging. Please help. Father, Mother, Teardrop, grant me your power. Yeah, we're in some sort of gate generator. I don't know how we got here. We were like in some sort of subspace and ended up here. I don't know where here actually is. Please, we must go back to Belgaia. Lead us. We're back. Huh? Back in the castle. Temple. We started here. Rudy? Princess, help Rudy. Magic, a berry, do something. Give him a revive fruit. What happened? Rudy's arm. Now his whole body is... Why is it like this? Oh. No, this can't be. Through all our travels, how can this be? Rudy, it's like... Rudy has a demon's body. Princess. He's my friend. Put himself in harm's way and ruined his body, all to protect others. Princess, if he's your friend too, please don't say that. Rudy's shaking. He packed his bags and left. Look at him. He got hurt protecting us. It's our turn to protect him. His own body held this secret. He didn't know. He's as scared by this as we are. Imagine fighting to protect the world only to find out you're just like the enemy. How cruel. Why must he be singled out as an outsider to Gaia? If the whole world denies you, I will stand by you, Rudy. I won't leave you. I swore in my heart on Mount Xenom. I will stand by you. What are they even looking at? Like, there's no... I don't see any indication of him not being, human at this point. They're just like, hey, no, he looks totally like a demon now. It's like, what? Did he, like, grow horns? Like... Hey, from here, we can call Dr. Emma. I'm on my way. Secret of Rudy's body. Hope that old man's alive. The one he was traveling with. I want to help him. I'm always helpless when I'm needed the most. The spear survived! Now we got to fight Soul Calibur. He inhaled too much Mako. Yep. Who are you, dark voice, summoning us somewhere, calling me and the evil spear? What kind of joke is this? This is the photosphere. Throne of Mother. You were Mother all along. What's going on? The abhorrent of Mother's arms is another world for us. What is even this dialogue? That reckless generator and raging dimension wave, and us in the middle of it all. Well, it looks like we're okay. At least we didn't die between dimensions. The breakdown is severe. Not able to fight these conditions. Although, we didn't stop. What is... We were selected to control this planet. We were led to the future which we control. We're led? I heard between the dimensions. The voice that called me. The voice that led me here. I was led by someone to Mother's throne. It can't be true. I'm sure it was destroyed. He totally is. The scheme was perfect. It was destroyed from the world. Revived. Mother. Genova's back. There's now officially a Genova's witness. You're gonna eat me. Mother. You even have like Final Fantasy VII music now. I won't let you. I won't be eaten. Instead, I will eat you up. What? Scared. Seek. Come. My... Oh... This scheme was perfect. It was straight from the world. Revive Mother. Yeah, this dialogue just went off the rails. Like, it's just, it makes so little sense at this point. Obviously, all the localization budget was spent by now. They're just using machine translation. Just like Wild Arms 2. Wasn't sure the tranquilizer would work. We're lucky. Emma, you're a scientist. Before you ask, I don't think there's anything I can do. I'm truly sorry. I wish I could help. No. What about Rudy? We all have the same skeletal, muscle, and nervous systems. But there is one fundamental difference, which is thousands and thousands of tiny machines. Am I made of nanites? It's as if he has the same body as a demon. That's a lie. Scientists explore the truth. We have no time for lying. What I just said is true. We have to face the truth. Lying to ourselves will not save Rudy. Now let me continue, and please listen carefully. Rudy's body structure is similar to a demon's. Similar, but not the same. Rudy must have been created using technology that is now lost. It's clear from the way that he can maneuver and control the arm that is beyond a human's capacity. I believe he is a product of the war 1,000 years ago, a human cyborg. I mean, wouldn't I be kind of an android? unless I do have some human parts. So what you're saying is, Rudy is not a demon. Wonderful. He's truly one of our own, a child of Filgaia. If he is a cyborg, then let us seek out his maker and ask for help. The Emperor Monkey. Of course, let's find his maker. But if Rudy was created 1,000 years ago... Wait, I know of a possibility. There's an elf who's a creator of an ancient technology. Muriel from the garden. As long as there's a chance to help Rudy, as long as we have to do all we can, let's not give up just yet. Our job now is to take Rudy to Muriel. Muriel the elf can certainly help us. Captain, please prepare your ship. We're relying on the sweet candy. You can count on me. What can we do? You believe that Rudy will be cured? Not really, no. Of course, Star. Let us plan for after Rudy's been cured. Can you lend me a hand? What are we doing? I think we should get Rudy a gift after he's cured. I'll take you to the secret base. Feel free to bring your butler. Secret base? So secret we don't know about it? Don't worry, Rudy. You're gonna be just fine. We're all here for you. We're gonna do everything we can to make you better. So please, hang in there. There's more to this than simple fate or destiny. Otherwise, I would not be so determined. This kind of determination means seeing a sliver of hope and giving it all you've got. I only get this determined about someone I really care for, and I will not quit for anything. No one can make you quit, and that includes you. I'm not quitting either. We'll have to stick together. You know, Rudy was sent back in time to kill John Connor. That was very true. Alright, but if something happens to Rudy, he will not be alright. He'll be back. Oh, I smell trouble. What? I'm afraid Ruby's real suffering won't start until after he's cured. Don't talk nonsense. We have to take Rudy to Muriel. Hanpan's like, alright, love triangle time. You think Catworm doesn't... Oh, but I'm Steel Megatron, they did. It's been an RPG fan. Yep. Yeah, we got a new crest graph. Want to, what's that one that, like, keeps the buffs on? Yeah. This one probably is a single targets, yeah, so we're gonna have to... So if I combine this with that one that lets us double, that gives us double, attack or whatever. Yeah, execute the last command. Confusing until I actually used it. It's like, hey, I get to attack twice per turn. So that combined with this means we're gonna have like double attack for the entire fight. Where's the residence that got fixed up? I don't see any houses that were built. Did he not finish building it? Hey, Mr. J. Three-stream streak is a lie. Mr. J missing all the streaking. Oh, we haven't gotten the airship yet. Thought we'd get the airship, and now we gotta, like, save Rudy's ass or something. Teleport gem. Secret garden. Rudy's metal ass, yep. If people called Rudy a hard ass, they weren't lying. How did he get here? Oh no, what happened? Why? Why is he in my bed? What happened? Oh, Rudy, his arm. I didn't mean to scare you. Let us explain what's going on. Oh no, the sedative is wearing off. I understand. I see it now. Ariel's herb must be working. Rudy already seems to be in less pain. With this herb, you can take away the pain. It also cauterizes the wound. How does the herb cauterize the wound? Is it really hot? Because it is living metal. Living metal? How did you know about that? This is also living metal. My brother's sword. One of the mistakes which the elf and humans made 1,000 years ago was to create living metal. It is the essence of life in the shape of a demon. It is capable of closing up a small wound just as any human body would do. However, I'm afraid there is not much we can do about Rudy's left arm or the sword. Not anymore. We have neither skills nor technology to create living metal in this day and age. Wait, what if you could travel back in time 1,000 years ago? That sounds easy. Let's do that. Travel back to that time. Is that possible? Why don't you come around with me to the Holy Wood Mound? In that place, we may be able to travel back in time 1,000 years. He says that casually. He's like, yeah, we're just gonna take a jaunt to the past. Mariel's... Is she actually in the party, though? Like, usable? She is. Level 1. Alright, time to go fight some apples to get her a few levels. Heelberry. Or she can actually level up, yeah, next 7. So one battle and she'll be like super high level. Let's go find a let's go find an apple. Just to give her like 20 levels instantly. Well, now she's probably just gonna die instantly. Being ambushed. New battle theme. The first encounter was like a was an ambush. Level 5. Come on, Apple. More altar parts. Once we get Rudy back, I want to try to change around the gun. That Gatling gun thing was pretty strong. If I just like put a whole bunch of points into bullets, curious to see how much that damage that does versus like the attack power that I have it on. I just need one apple. Then she'll be high enough level that she can, you know, actually take some hits. Just one apple. Okay, so she gets her new abilities as she levels up. That's good. Yes, one apple will probably get her like 10 abilities instantly. Oh, there we go. Apple get. So she has 2 abilities now. Only costs 1 MP, which is surprising. Alright, what level is she now? She's gonna be way higher level after this. Just a cool 50,000 experience. I should have given her, I was gonna say I should have given her a card, but wouldn't have been able to get a card in before. So she's level 10 right now. And now she's level 26. There you go, 16 levels. Nectar, among other things, probably. It's still only 307 HP. I'm assuming this doesn't affect her, like, her actual, like, abilities. She only learned 1 skill in that. 16 levels, she learns 1 skill. Let's get 1 more apple. You do, yeah. I mean, most of the stuff I just put onto her were the ones that were on Rudy. So any skills that are equipped to characters will get removed once they leave the party again. Assuming once we fix up Rudy and get the airship, assuming the other characters will actually be able to join the party now. But, I mean, I'm assuming Mariel's going to be a choice for your party, but we're going to get, like, that means we're going to have 4 extra characters now. We're going to have Mariel, we're going to have Emma, we're going to have Jane and her butler. Unless Mariel only shows up for, like, this one time, but it's kind of odd. Although, I mean, maybe that's why she started at level 1. It's not intended for her to stay around for more than just, like, this section. Well, it is kind of weird being at level 1, though, and, you know, like, any enemy you run into is just going to murder her until you level her up a bit. So when Emma and Jane joins back in the party, they've leveled up with you. Apple. It's really annoying having the migrant level at a point where we can no longer find apples easily. Kind of wish I didn't like pick up that. Well, I didn't really have a choice. That migrant seal in the dungeon. Not even the deepest ocean areas are going to be green. So it's just random now. Come on, apple. Nice. That should be enough to last us a little while. Hopefully Rudy won't be like a bunch of levels behind once he joins back up. It's like 2 apples worth of XP there. Missed that on. Ocean berry. 32. Alright. Why would I use this over this? This is like, this is 3 MP, restores maximum HP, restores the vitality gauge. This one's 6 MP and restores 500 HP. Like, what? Message to Filgaia of 1,000 years ago is in the back of the forest. Let's hurry. Just a random door back there. It's been 1,000 years since this was used. 1,000 years ago, the elves left Filgaia because it was ruined by the war against evil. Green trees and blue water, for we who live in harmony with nature, the world had become a harsh place. There was nowhere left for the elves, anywhere in Filgaia. The elves left and created a second homeland in a floating island which drifts in space. The world is the elf dimension. The elf dimension is the world which Filgaia used to be 1,000 years ago. In the elf dimension, there must be a technology to heal Rudy's arm. So let's go. Rudy doesn't have much time here. Mario, please take us to the elf dimension now. So we're not going 10,000 years in the past, we're just going to a different dimension. This relic opens the passage that connects Filgaia and the elf dimension. To begin, we must tell the relic that the user is an elf. I am an elf. Using the life of an elf. Oh, so much for Brother Vasim. Please lend me the power. Oh, I thought she was just gonna, like, kill herself there. I was like, yeah, good. Thanks for leveling me up. Muriel, your hand. What about her hand? She's wearing gloves. Elves exist through bonding. She, like, cut herself with the sword? It's kind of hard to tell. By our bond with time, we are allowed to live eternally. By our bond with the world, we hear nature's voice. And to preserve these bonds, we're not afraid of giving up everything. Rudy protected me in this forest. I want to preserve that bond. What's going on? I don't know. Trust Muriel. Yay, we're 1,000 years ago now. New world. So much for getting an airship. We're just going to a totally different world now. This is the elf dimension. The air is so different. The wind feels much cooler. We're here, Rudy, in the elf dimension. Just a little longer now. Muriel is also weakening considerably. Must find a place to treat them somewhere, and soon. Just give her a berry. This cannot be. Who could possibly activate the shitwood? You're here to ask for your help. We, the elves, do not wish to have contact with humans. Leave our premises immediately. We have an injured man here, and only you can heal him. And we have an elf who requires your attention too. Her? She's the sister of the traitor. There's no reason for us to help her. Take her back to your decaying world. Shitwood and Kenneth. One of these got some hippie parents, I guess. Wait, you let them go. People will know about the mound. Let's take them back to the village. We'll ask Vulcani for guidance. Please help Rudy. I'm begging you. So will you help us? Please, follow me, travelers from the decaying world. It's an old elf. He must be like 1,000,000 years old. So you wish to use the power of the elves to heal the boy's left arm, is that correct? Rudy's a member of our team. We are fighting together to save Filgaia. So you are to fight off the demons who are again invading our world. How can you trust that boy when you are aware that he's not fully human? Can you accept him, even if he's more closely related to demons than humans? Why do you think we came all this way? Of course we can trust and believe in him. The people of Filgaia feel the same way we do. They're waiting for his return. Except for the people in that starting town of his. You don't seem to trust them very much. Rudy is the hope that the world needs right now. He saved the lives of many people, myself included. During the Great War, the elves and the humans created 8 giants. I mean the golems. They possess a devastating power. However, a golem is only good or evil as the one who controls it. This led us to search for ways to create a golem with heart and conscience without knowing the consequences. We began the Cross project. The project starting with analysis of a demon we captured. This would help us create a cyborg utilizing living metal. The idea was to mimic a human's inner structure so that the cyborg becomes capable of adapting to various situations. The artificial intelligence would be complete only if the cyborg could both make its own judgments and had the capacity to reason. Cross was to be the perfect weapon. It would be fully adaptable to ARM, which was designed to be compatible with demons. Go back to your decaying world, wanting to do with you. Realm perish if Filgaia perished. But will it, though? I mean, they create their own dimension, so I'm assuming that if Filgaia disappears, their dimension's still fine. That could be some weird homunculus, but Homecross is just, they just named it Homecross instead. However, to the dismay of its creators, the Homecross turned out to be a malicious killing machine. We were baffled by the results of our efforts. Perhaps using a body derived from demons triggered a demon-like desire to destroy. We destroyed the Homecross at once, and its prototype was sealed in a chamber deep beneath the sea. But Rudy isn't a killing machine. I mean, he kind of is. He has bigger heart than anyone I know. You tell me that Rudy feels human emotions? That is impossible. Has he ever spoken? Old man Zephyr must have taught him. He was the one with whom Rudy used to travel before we met him. The old man's compassion must have transformed him from a cyborg weapon to a life form with a kind heart. No matter how much the Homecross has changed, we cannot be of any help to you. Was it? It's been a long time. The technique of coaxing light from metal has long been gone for over 1,000 years. No. Are you telling me, Rudy? There's nothing we can do for him. The Guardian Blade. Ariel should be resting. The Guardian Blade is derived from living metal. I think my brother Vasim can help. Do not speak of the Guardian Blade. I clearly remember it when it vanished 1,000 years ago. The Guardian Blade ravaged through Filgaia with its uncontrollable and devastating force. There was a massive crack in the dune at Rosetta which disrupted the world. It is evidence of the destruction caused, a weapon inadequately forged by my brother. Ariel stayed in Filgaia to make up for what her brother had done. He was determined to stay in the dune until the day where the flowers returned to the land flourished. I cannot afford to make another mistake. We wish to revive the world. We must take action now before it's too late. Running away from past mistakes will accomplish nothing but the imminent demise of the world. I cannot afford to lose Rudy. He's the one who gave me the strength to carry on through tough times. Please. Vasim is living alone in the west, out past the forest prison. May I come along? I must teach him not to give up, just as you have taught me. You have to understand, the Guardian Blade may again ravage the world, even with the hands of a skilled blacksmith like Vasim. It could happen. Are you willing to take that risk? Nobody's here to hear you, buddy. You're long gone. Know that it will take a miracle to complete the Guardian Blade. A miracle means so much more if you can make it happen yourself. I'm sure to make it happen. Impossible. Miracle does not happen so easily unless you are humans. The Guardians of Filgaia are humans. You can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel, though I was pretty skeptical at first. I'm afraid we cannot do this alone. We need you to help us. Come on, Rudy. Yeah, Rudy, get up. Get up, Rudy, we need you. Can't use my radar. Okay, like, search things the old-fashioned way. Bombs. Burn. This is no point in searching her. Obviously, Rudy's going to join back, considering those are bombable. Monkeys. How about you? Would you like to save your progress? Sure, monkey. Yeah, exactly. As long as the shooting armor is fine, you could totally just shoot. Do you have any Gimel coins? They're Elf's currency. If you do, you're my best customer. Huh. All those Gimel coins we have, now we can actually spend them on something. Lucky cards, Gala cards, HP up 1. Need 99 or the CX file key. Illustration Gallery 1. Jesus. So it says 99. Well, 1 Gimel coin from my spell to give you energy. It's a heal. Now, hopefully they start dumping a whole bunch of Gimel coins on us, considering... If you wish to see Vasim, you will have to pass through the forest prison, but I don't believe any human could pass through its foggy maze. The elf dimension has not changed for the past 1,000 years. Same air, same water, and same residents. Starting to wonder if it's okay to live this way. I want to read that book over there. Grab the ledge. I want to go read the book. The overconfidence of her brother, Vasim, ended up jeopardizing the very future of Fulgaia. Vasim now lives as an exiled man. I personally think the punishment does not fit the crime. Yeah, each of them have like a specific thing. Usually it's like galleries and stuff like that. There's like a new game plus one. There's like ones for like seeing the videos, that kind of stuff. Forest prison confines the monsters which are kept into the elves' dimension. The prison is protected by a maze spell which keeps any monsters from escaping. Project Homecross. Each of the golems had its own unique and specialized features. However, the war with the demons required more versatility from the golems, thus the birth of the Homecross project. The prototype was based on Demon's body system in order to mimic their mind-controlling powers. Fighting fire with fire, so to speak. It sounded great, but what resulted was a great catastrophe. Homecross displayed such horde power, and was expunged from history. After Parker Sue, the project director, died, Volcani decided to end the project. Parker Sue. Forest prison is a maze-like woods which elves created to confine monsters. We, the mages of the woods, know the way not to get lost in the maze. It's quite simple. Just follow the direction of the orange-colored fragments of life force. Alright, so follow the orange. The Guardian of Life has been trapped in the forest prison for a long time. We just had no way of rescuing the Guardian because the prison is securely sealed. Yeah, that makes sense. That way you can pick and choose how you want to, what do you want to unlock, that kind of stuff. This one's like, nope, you gotta find a specific one. I'm sure some of them, I don't know if any of them are missable, but some of them are probably pretty well hidden. Garden of Light. Order Ryuk is also confined in the forest prison. Sincerely wish to rescue our guardian from this prison. It is securely sealed with a spell, and there's no way for us to enter. Human Mage is depicted in the book Villa Metallica. Literature illustrates a living metal, resulting product of alchemy, and it was read by the evil guardian. This guardian is said to live in secrecy, in search of the right human who could serve as his apprentice. And I guess that's one we need to find to unseal that book. We cannot trust the Home Cross. We know how vicious can be. Perhaps your lack of such a memory allows you to welcome him as a member of your team. As an advantage humans possess, the ability to forget their memories. Yeah, exactly. A little easier, I guess. Inventory's full. Yeah, especially for stuff like the concept art. I was like, alright, I've seen the art. I don't need to see it again. Alright. RPG with a secret tunnel behind the waterfall. +1 points. You see, there is lots of monsters in the woods, including an ape man named Fargon. I'm hiding in the village to protect myself. A giant blade protrudes from the trap and is blocking the way. There is a small space between the floor and the blade. Any way of shrinking. Found something. It's invisible, but it seems like a square. Okay. That was pointless. So, do something with the square. I don't know. Well, it's a square, clearly. Once we get Rudy back, he might have like the next tool will be like probably some sort of bomb that we can throw. Looking at the perpetual engine, so assuming we got to throw something there with Rudy once he comes back. And of course we get that tool. Kind of ping again. New world. You should have gone to pick up the level 10 Migrant Seal. Since we're at the Migrant Seal level, we're not going to get those apples easily anymore. But I don't think I can go back anyways, unless I reload a save. Great Break 3. I thought they're going to put any puzzle shrines here. Oh, I guess we can go back. hiding anything in any of these little... This tree's really making it annoying to spot anything. Don't see any treasure chests or anything. So we'll buy that, the migrant seal. I can see a level 10. Forest prison. Time for the Lost Woods. What direction do we go? Oh no, her evasion decreased. Pretty sure they could have hit her super easily if they wanted to. We already fought larvas, like, those are like low-level enemies. Yeah, level 15. I mean, I guess at this point, if I didn't go get some XP on her, she would probably still be level 1, so... They don't want you to get, like, murdered instantly by the first encounter, I guess. Max Peaks, yeah, I'm pretty sure I've fought these already, too. Yeah, Gimel coins is what we need now. We need to get 99s so we can get that EX key. I don't think that's worth it. For some illustration gallery. I mean, I guess I could save, grab the Gimel, or grab the thing, go look at the illustrations, and reload and get my 99 Gimel coins back. Took a shortcut. We're going the right way. Except it's not, because... Well, maybe we're just supposed to fall down here. It's all the same enemies. None of these have orange orbs. Jack's in trouble, oh no! Is there a... Oh. Just figures on the other side, I guess. Back at the entrance. Oh, that was the exit. Okay. Hopefully there's nothing off the beaten path in that forest, because I don't want to start going around trying to find, like, dead ends and treasure in there. Brother Vassum. Muriel, it's you. What are you doing here? Please, Vassum, I need you to help Rudy. He's one of my dearest friends. Calm down, Muriel. Now tell me what's going on. Taboo one, the home cross. After all these years, he's right here in front of me. We need living metal to heal Rudy's left arm. I beg of you, brother. Can you please create the Guardian Blade once more? Forget Muriel. Want me to deliberately endanger the world for a second time? Yes? We'll not create the Guardian Blade. The weapon would destroy our world. It's completely out of the question. It's more than a weapon. It is the life I ask you to bring back. A living thing, neither good or evil. But mostly evil. Brother Vassum, you're the only one who is capable of breathing life into the cold metal. Muriel, my dear Muriel, how you have changed. Your spirit is much stronger than before. Rudy taught me to never give up. I believe Rudy can change the future, maybe even the minds of the elves. So please, recreate the Guardian Blade. You're running out of time. I need your help to save Rudy. Is that what I think it is? Yes, a fragment of the Guardian Blade. Use it to recreate the Guardian Blade. Let it shine with our hope. Using this fragment shouldn't take very long. So you'll do it? We'll make the Guardian Blade to heal his left arm. Why do we need to make the friggin' Guardian Blade? Like, just make his arm. To do that, I'll need the Guardian of Life to revive the metal, and the Guardian of Evil to control it. Looks like I have to ask you to gather up the powers of both life and evil. You can count on us. We'll get to them in no time. What's that? This is the key you'll need to release the Guardians of Life and Evil. It's the least I could do for those who have helped my sister. Freedom key. Another migrant seal. Bunch of crap. So much crap. Ambrosia. There is a secret fountain hidden in the forest prison. The key that opens up the path is the freedom key, or the Guardian's voice. You will... I know, it's my job. I'm a shrine maiden of the Guardian. Let's get started then. Muriel, I need you to help me. Okay? Alright, I'm assuming we follow the white orbs for the... Ambrosia. There's all negative status effects except unable to fight. Max HP and MP. I think it was the only MP restoration thing that I've seen so far. I mean, I guess technically level apples would restore your MP, but in a different way. Gee, this book is going to tell us, like, follow the white orbs to get to the Guardian of Light. The end of alchemy. Finally succeed in developing living metal by analyzing demons' bodies and how they function. Next step was to develop the living metal itself, by combining the metal with a life form native to Filgaia. Our goal was to convert life of the Guardian to metal form in order to bless and protect Filgaia. The Guardian Blade was intended to do just that, or so we thought. The Guardian Blade helped end the Great War against the demons, but also jeopardized the future of Filgaia. After this experiment, the elves created practicing alchemy, or ceased practicing alchemy. That is not all. They also abandoned Filgaia, their ancestral home, perhaps never to return. Revive Rudy's left arm and need the Guardian of Life. Also need the Guardian of Evil to control the power of the blade. Only then will they be able to transplant the Guardian Blade into his left arm. My herbal medicine is working on him. Difficult for me to see him suffering. Wish I could help. And the monkey's gonna tell us. So you've come a long way. Seed. Vassim lived here alone for a long time. He was the only one whom Vassim could talk to in those days. Oops. Can you even dash through this? Nope. I imagine as soon as I stop, it'll sink. Hanpan, I mean, he can get across, I guess, but he won't be able to do anything when he's back there. But opening another tool or something. Well, the two tools remaining, neither of those seemed like there'd been something that would let us go across that, so I don't know. Either way. I'm surprised nothing hinted at how to get to that Guardian of Life. I'm assuming we just follow the white orbs this time, but I think something would have like hinted at it or something. It's like, no, just go stumbling across the forest until you find it. This is the reverse. The white ones might send us back to the other entrance. What direction is that pointing? Is it pointing this way? Or is it pointing this way? Huh. Hey, Baynard. Well, kind of feels like it's pointing more this way. If I don't see a white... Well, I can't go this way, so... narrows it down to the other way, I guess. back at the entrance. Alright, so I guess the white ones bring you back to the other path, the other exit. Somebody in town is going to mention how to get to the Guardian of Life. Maybe you have to, like, alternate. Go from the... Maybe take the reverse direction of the orange ones or something. We're supposed to get to that book. She never moves. So we'll go stumbling around the forest until we find something, I guess. At least I'll know which class I've taken, because if I see a blue thing like that, it means I haven't been there yet. But I have a way up there. There. The entrance. One day we'll find something. One day. This leads towards the exit, so... That's the only one we didn't take yet. Back here. Wait, did we not take this one? I swear we just took this one. Yeah, how come these are like showing as like, oh, we never took these, but I clearly just took them. Yeah, just literally went around in a circle there. This one blue again? Okay, well that's even more confusing now. Platform Switch 2, 60 gigabytes, download only. I mean, is there any things on the Switch 2 that are on the game card? I mean, there's so few things that are actually, like, on the game card on Switch 2. Everything's a freaking game key card. So yeah, I don't think that's any different than, like, 99% of games on there. That's why I'm never picking up a Switch 2. I mean, I say that now, but I might pick up a Switch 2 just because it's a Switch 1 Pro, but in terms of actually, like, buying Switch 2 games, no. I'm going around in circles. Yeah, probably one of the few games. Is it actually on the game card, or is it like one of those Switch 1 games with like, but it downloads a Switch 2 thing, so you technically only have the Switch 1 version on the game card? Not for Switch 2, they're not. Until Nintendo like releases the smaller size cards for Switch 2. The biggest problem with Switch 2 is that you've got to have like a 64 gigabyte card, which if you've got like an indie game that's like, you know, 10 gigabytes in size, you're just wasting a whole lot of money. Yeah, Cyberpunk 2077 first party games, that's probably about it. There's going to be very, very few games they're going to be on card with Switch 2. Yeah, I mean, eventually I'll have to buy one, but right now it would just be a Switch 1 Pro. And it doesn't care. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like the Switch 2 is a has physical media in like name only. But Xenoblade Chronicles X has a Switch 2 enhanced port thing. Yeah, that's the thing, right? It's gonna be expensive, I'm sure. Mako shaped like a demon's face. Floating within it is a white gem-like light. Its dancing light seems like it's trapped, waiting for its release. When you lift the key, the shackles grasping white light disappeared in the darkness. I'm gonna chase it. So those, I wonder if the orange things would have actually led here. I just assumed they were going to lead to the exit. Oh, that light. That camera change was confusing. Yeah. All those should be free patches, that, you know, they're just greedy as hell. You know, when PS4 to PS5 things started happening, I think some companies tried to do that, and then there was so much like blowback. They just kind of was like, nah, we're just going to release these as free. There's a few companies that still had you buy like an entire, like the PS5 version of the game, but the vast majority offered like free upgrades to the PS5 versions of the games. Nintendo, they don't give a damn. It's like, nah, we're going to charge. And since, you know, Nintendo themselves are charging, of course, every third party is going to do the same thing, right? Again, that was more like them being strong-armed and doing that. They weren't doing it because it was like, hey, we're going to be the ones that offer this for free. No, it's just because like everybody else is doing this for free. I guess we got it too. I mean, in a way, I mean, these patches aren't free to develop. Like, you still need, like, you know, a dev team to go in and like make the changes and, you know, increase resolutions and all that jazz. But how do we get up there now? Oh, it's gonna be fun. Then we gotta like find our way around here. Exist to protect life, and life as the source of possibilities. Whoever has life should cherish the possibilities to achieve. That is why life is shining. At the end of the shining life, you wish to build the future, wield my power. Under the name of Odoryuk, your life will lead to the future. Life Flame. So that's a healing ability. Heals party HP and cures all negative statuses, including unable to fight. 75 FP though, ain't cheap. Alright, now we gotta get back. What, her portrait? Yeah, here, she looks like so derpy on this one, then you go here, it's like, damn. You're looking fine. I hate these ones that, like, you have no idea what direction they're facing. Is it this way or is it this way? Everyone cares about Nintendo, you know. I mean, they cared only about Nintendo before, and then they lost the console war, right? Until the Switch, until I guess the Wii, but the Switch is where they really kind of made it back, because they actually concentrate a lot on third parties, and unless they want to lose that, they kind of have to care about third parties. Yeah, Speed Buster? What does that do? My XP was decreased. It'd be funny if like a friggin' like random low-level enemy just made it so I'm like I just like leveled down or something. Xbox will come in and take over the next generation. Sorry, I had to laugh at that. I mean, Xbox is already dead. Yeah, at that point they'll just stop bringing out game key cards. It's like, yeah, it's gonna be digital only from here on out. Good old code in a box. Gotta love it. Back of the entrance. Yeah, it's nice. It's gonna suck when the servers shut down in, like, you know, in a couple decades or whatever. Open the disc to expecting to play your game, and it's like unable to reach servers, unable to start game. At least with PS or with Switch 2, it's obvious which ones are game key cards. Like it's kind of hard to miss.
It's like right there on the cover, right? So you know it's a game key card, and you know that once Nintendo shuts down the servers, which Nintendo's usually the first company to do so when it comes to like later generations, then those are going to be absolutely useless. But for like PlayStation games, it's not obvious that. I mean, some of them will have like download required or something like that. But I can guarantee some of those games are totally not obvious that the game will not work unless you you can download the game unless you have access to the servers. Yeah, and that part's super annoying too. The fact that not the entire game's on the card. You have like half the game on there and you still have to download some. That's so bullshit. But if you buy the game in like, let's say you buy the Asian release of the game, it's on a bigger cart, so they have the entire game on the cart. But you know, to pinch pennies in North America, they released it on a smaller card and force you to download. Which is so stupid. Hero and I will be preparing for the transplant surgery. I trust you to handle getting the powers needed from the Garden of Life and Evil. Counting on you. Whole world is counting on you. Where do we go for the evil one? Assuming we have to go back to Vilgaia and go to that Demetallica thing. Yeah. Pretty much, right? Plus, I mean, nowadays when a game goes gold, there's usually a day one patch. It's definitely not like available right off the bat. Yeah, they don't really mention anything about the evil guardian. We got the life guardian, but the only thing they mentioned was the Demetallica thing, which I know where that is, but it's like, do we have a? Is this freedom key gonna unlock that? Oh, it is dark. Okay, so yeah, I guess we gotta go with Demetallica. So, unless you remembered that the whole Demetallica thing was in like the Curan Abbey, that would have been so. This would like have really screwed over a lot of players here if they weren't as good as I am in terms of just like searching every nook and cranny and making notes and stuff. It's like, yeah, remember that book that you probably didn't even look at the beginning of the game? So yeah, we gotta go find that now. Maybe the monkey will probably hint at it. Or maybe the monkey... I didn't even notice the monkey was there, but he probably just hints how to get back to the... just follow the white orbs... Oh shit. Ow. What the fuck? What is this? What did we just run into? Oh, it's the Vargon dude that those guys were mentioning. Shit. Going back to the woods. Ow. Like he only murders one of us and then flees. Brothers and sisters, want to go towards Targon Village? I can help take you there. Oh, good. And we have fast travel. I'm pretty sure I didn't see that guy before. Now that we've officially gone back and forth, they're just like, here you go. We'll do it for you. Almost all of them. Like, they don't have the game fully complete when it goes gold. They know it's like, alright, we're just gonna patch it in post, kind of thing. Well, the dude just mentioned in the first conversation, but he doesn't repeat it if you talk to him. And he doesn't mention the location of the book or anything like that, he just mentions Demetallica. So unless you went and, like, inspected every book in the library, which, you know, some people do, like me, but I can guarantee you a lot of people probably don't do. And nobody here, as far as I can tell, mentions the book. Or where it is, or anything like that. This would have definitely thrown a lot of people for the loop and like, where the hell do I go for this Death Guardian? 60 gigabyte. That's pedestrian. Day 1, 120 gigabyte patch. Thank you. So you're totally not re-downloading the entirety of the game or anything when you're downloading your 120 gigabyte day 1 patch. You're a nutty. I don't remember where the library was. Is it this way? Microslop. Of course they are. Don't call AI slop. All right, Michael Slop. No, what did we do? How did we not foresee this? Turn the pages in the table of contents. Here is a note. Original is missing. Research required. Judging by the handwriting, it seems Trish, librarian, put in the what? You're missing some critical information here. Judging by the handwriting, it seems Trish, librarian, put it in the... What the fuck? Who tested this? Hey, you know what? This large size font, should we, like, test it in game, make sure that nothing is cut off? No, it's fine. Just put it in there. God damn it. Where's the Metallica? What a coincidence. I was just looking into that. We need to find the book now. I can tell you who borrowed it. Great. I thought it would just be like, here, go over here. Now we gotta do a fucking, like, fetch quest. It'd be great if I can get the book back. It was long overdue. Yes. This is the person's ID card. It was only supposed to be checked out for only 1 month. Here's his card. Please remind him to return it. Tested, I know, right? It's not the first time there was a dialogue box with this, like, large-sized text that just overflowed over the side of the dialogue box. Like, did they not test any of that? Oops. Rough night. Who the hell was that? Oh, that's Rudy's dad. Where was his cabin? I forget what it was. Zetus, whatever the hell it was. It's not a dungeon, I guess it'd be a town, technically? Is it a town? Forgotten House, I guess. Assuming we can teleport there. If we can't, oh, that's annoying. It's Court Same, I guess, the closest. Where's that book at? Good about that face thing. No? Insert an identification object. Oh, the ID card, I guess. ID card. Changing the instruments and gauges in the cylinder drums must be from ancient times. Caution, Elves Shrine 1. The Elf Shrine is a transport system made possible by transforming the body into energy form. However, as convenient as it sounds, it must be used with great caution. Considering the delicate nature of the device, overloading or transferring non-standard objects must be avoided. Whoops. In case of malfunction, stop the operation immediately and check the machine for defects. Like living metal. Called the Merciless Moon. Looking down Filgaia from afar are the Old Moon and New Moon. New Moon is a man-made celestial body known as Melduk. At the end of the fierce Great War, a few top-ranking officials planned an escape route from Filgaia. The new frontier was to be Melduk. Melduk was equipped with weapons to strike the Earth anytime it was with enough force to obliterate it. Ironically, Melduk had fallen into the hands of demons before any human took control of it. Now known as New Moon, the true history of Melduk entails a terrible tragedy. So, it's the Death Star? The Elf Shrine does not operate by electricity, but rather through a sort of spiritual tunnel. Because of its unique nature, it is not advised to use it with other devices, for it creates the possibility of interference. The Elf Shrine is equipped with adequate safety features, but it is not foolproof. Thank you in advance for your cooperation and refraining from combining it with other transportation devices. Decay of the World Tree. It became apparent to everyone that the world was dying due to the war between the demons and humans. The day the elf utilized their knowledge of alchemy to invent a device that would heal the world. It was called the Yggdrasil system, named after the tree depicted in the myth, in which the Yggdrasil tree supported the world. The Yggdrasil system was supposed to work against the entropy of the world and to revive Filgaia. However, Mother, leader of the demons, interrupted the operation and took control. Mother utilized the power of the Yggdrasil system to extend the demons' lives. Monsters which lurk throughout the Filgaia are the result of the Yggdrasil system. Oh, damn Yggdrasil. Always messing up things. Despite being full of unknown, meaningless words, one can assume the text is about metals. Nevertheless, the demon literature is certainly not easy to decipher. One wishes to comprehend the text and discover the power of the demons. One will require some kind of key. You say. Oh no, it's possessed. The page turns as if it is alive. Instead of words, it displays a forbidden power. Consciousness slowly fades away, as some strange force opens the way into the unknown. We're going inside of a dungeon. Yep. We're going inside of a dungeon. Alright. Before we go any deeper in here, let me take a quick break. Grab some food and stuff. I'll be back in a few minutes and we'll explore the Metallica. So, be back in a few minutes.